Let's talk about supply and some of the things that you can take in order to help with your supply. So, I just finished nursing Jeremiah a few weeks ago, and he was a year old, and I was done. He was busy, but he may not have been, but I was done. And I feel like breastfeeding has to be very synergistic. If one or the other, it's not going to work. So while I was nursing him, though, I got a lot of questions about my supply and how I kept it up. He was born at 10 pounds, 10 ounces. He's a very big baby, and how we kind of kept that flow going. So the first and foremost is nutrition and hydration. That's always going to be your biggest fault. If you're not eating enough and you're not drinking enough, you're not going to have enough supply. Your body will save itself before it gives to something else. So please make sure you're taking in at least 500 extra calories a day and you're drinking enough liquid to sustain both you and the baby. The second thing that you can do is making sure that you're supplementing your diet with certain things. So these are my go-to. For when I'm nursing. I tend to have big babies, and so I need a lot of milk. Maybe not as much when they're younger, but definitely when they're older, to help keep it where I can feed them breast milk. So I like to have a big stash. So a lot of people have heard about mother's milk. I highly recommend it. I think there's been some mixed reviews on it. Maybe it doesn't work as well for some people, but it's worked great for me for all three of my kids. This is fenugreek. A lot of people may not know a lot about it. It's just an herb, and one of the side effects of this herb is increased milk production. So, very good to have. Pretty cheap at Target. I mean, can't go wrong there. And then something a lot of people don't realize is prenatal vitamins. If you are nursing, you should not only be taking those prenatal vitamins while you're pregnant, but also while you're nursing. You deplete a lot of your vitamin store. And so please, if you're nursing, continue to take your prenatal vitamins. So between these three, I definitely can tell a difference when I'm not taking them. My usual pump, usually every 4 to 6 hours, is about 6 to 10 ounces in a sitting. And it drops significantly, usually by half if I'm not taking these. So definitely something to look into. Not very expensive, but definitely worth the investment.